Hey guys, showing some development from Magnetic by Nature, specifically for testing out some feedback that I got from Polycount. So they were suggesting that a screenshot like this would look interesting with a Rayburst effect, similar to what I have going on. Pardon the desktop; it's terrifying. Similar to what I have going on here. So this is our promo image for Steam Greenlight, and it's got a very Art Deco kind of feel to it with this Rayburst thing, which is really common to Art Deco designs. So they thought, hey, this might look interesting with the Rayburst effect. Why don't you try that? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm doing it right now in a level called Herding Cats, which is I didn't make all the art for this. I designed the level, and that title that you saw in the middle of the screen will not look as it does. This is still in development. Alright, so I'm testing this to make sure that this Rayburst that I just added to the background works with all the other assets and plays nice with the layers of parallax, because the last thing I want to do is to create an asset this late in the game that requires us to redesign all these other things. Like, basically, if that's the case, then screw it. I'm not I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sacrifice all these other assets just for the sake of this one. So far it looks good, just walking around. I like this puzzle because, well, I like this puzzle because I made it. Oh, no, I like puzzles like this because it gives the player really fine degree of control over how they solve the puzzle. So the idea behind this puzzle is that you create your jump. You have to get up and over, and you are in charge of positioning these properly. So there it is, but I don't want to go too far because there's a collectible up there, and it'll allow me to hang from the ceiling and just get a nice view. Don't want to see the texture clipped or anything. It looks like it's just big enough, and it looks like I made it soft enough that it doesn't compete with the sharpness of the foreground assets, so you get a nice contrast of blur to sharp. It might be a little too bright. I might want to take it back a notch. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. So what we're going to be doing before the release of the game, this is actually a really good example. This robot that you see here, the big one with the balls underneath his arms, is kind of a little bit flat right now. It's got a bit of dimensionality to it, but what we're doing is we're going through our assets now that we have most of our levels in place and they're decorated and they've been tested a lot. We'll be going through and punching them out, so adding deeper shadows, highlights, just improving gradients and a sense of dimensionality overall. So like his neck here, oh gosh, you can't even see my cursor, but the neck on that robot back there is kind of flat. It looks almost like paper cutout, which is a really good first step. I mean, there's really not much that we have to do to make it what it could be. Anyway, I'm babbling. I think I like this though. This was a really good suggestion. If you guys have any other suggestions for what you see, let me know. I'm toying with the idea of this Rayburst. I want to add as much motion to these screens as possible. Like, we've got these leaves going here, but I wonder if I were to make the Rayburst slowly pulse in and out programmatically, just have my programmers change the opacity over time. I wonder if that would be a good thing. That is a temporary sound, by the way. That is a very temporary sound. Anyway, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this level real quick and say thanks for watching and thanks for your feedback. Hopefully we will be released on Steam rather soon. We've got some really good feedback there so far, so feel free to give us a vote. Tell us what you think about it and what you would like to see.